All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry I can't be with you today, but we're going to go ahead and learn together Chapter 3.1, which is Properties of Linear Functions and Models. So today we have 4 goals. Today we're going to graph linear functions. Super easy. We did that in Chapter 1.5. We're going to talk about average rate of change and identify linear functions. Determine whether a linear function is increasing, decreasing, or constant, and then we're going to build linear models from verbal descriptions. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at these linear functions. Again, this is nothing new, guys. We've seen y equals mx plus b. It's the same thing as this in function notation, f of x equals mx plus b. Okay. Remember the last numbers are y-intercept. We put a little hump down here. That's what I teach my freshmen. You have your x and y axis. Put a little hump down there. That's where you put the b. And then we obviously know m is slope. Okay, slope is, again, rise over run, which is the change in y over the change in x. Okay, we also know y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So as we take a look, I got f of x or y equals negative 5x plus 4. We put our pencil on the b. We know that's 4. So again, that's our y-intercept. So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4. And then our slope we know is negative 5, or think negative 5 over 1. Again, if it's negative, it's going down. And if it's positive, it's going up. And then we go to the right. You guys know that. So we count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 1. From there, we make a nice pretty line. You can use your calculator. You can use your ID, what have you, and make a nice pretty line. Okay. There we go. Now, they're going to ask you different questions on my math lab. Again, slope, we should know is average rate of change. So when they ask you, what's the slope, what's the average rate of change, it's the same question. And then you should be able to look at a graph and identify if it's increasing, decreasing, or constant. And anytime I have negative slope, that thing's decreasing. That thing is going down. It's yelling timber. It's going down to the right. Increasing is going up to the right, and then constant is going across. Okay, so when we look at the next one, I've got f of x equals negative 4. Again, that goes to u, v, w, x, y, and z. This is a y equals line. This is, again, y, z, horizontal, has 0 slope. So we got a horizontal line here. We just go down to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative. We just go across. Again, YZ, it's a Y equals line. It's got 0 slope. I like to write out 0. You can just put the number 0. And then the y-intercept is the value negative 4. Average rate of change, same thing. It's 0. And this is a constant function. It's going across. So that's one of the first things you should be able to do. Graph these linear functions and then identify average rate of change.